Hello, welcome back to Illegally Sighted. This is BGFH back again for one more low vision spotlight video, and this time we're taking a look at a game called Race the Sun on Steam. This is a game that just came out not too terribly long ago, and it just kind of caught my attention after I heard a few different places talking about it, and after looking at the trailer I thought, this looks kind of interesting, and so here we are. So Race the Sun is a pretty simple game in concept. It's, I guess you could call it a racing game, but not really. I would kind of compare it to like if you play any mobile games, you've seen my videos for things like Jetpack Joyride and things like that. So it's sort of like an endless runner meets a racing game meets sort of F-Zero kind of thing. It's really kind of interesting. So let's just dive right into it here, and you'll see how it works along the way. Like I said, it's a pretty straightforward, simple game. When you start up the game, it just boom, you just go to the title screen, hit A, and boom, you're going. You can play this with the keyboard and mouse, or you can play with a controller. I've mainly been playing it with the 360 controller just because I like controlling a racing game typically more with an actual console controller. And before I dive in, I will say that visually, if you look at the screen here, we've got our little menu buttons here, and we've got a couple objectives and things like that. All that stuff is pretty good. The text and the contrast is quite good, but when you're racing, as you'll soon see, there may be some issues, especially if you are really light sensitive or have trouble, with lack of contrast, that kind of thing. So it's kind of a not black and white, but monochromatic game. There are levels that do have different kind of colors in them, but it's still really simplistic and stylized graphics. So let's just dive right in. And, let's see here. There we go. Hopefully my controller responds. I don't know why I had to click the mouse there. There we go. Okay. So we are racing. I just picked up a speed power-up. And as you can oh Jesus, that was close. And you're basically racing the sun. You are powered by the sun, and there are some areas, some parts of different levels and stuff where if you're in the shadow too long, you'll lose energy. So you really want to stay out of that. Holy jeez. Okay, and you want to obviously dodge all these obstacles and collect those little arrow, oh Jesus, power-ups. Now you notice if I hit, Jesus, okay, that was bad. If you hit things from the side, you'll be okay. You'll slow way down, but you won't die. But if you hit anything head on, you're toast. So I'm going to try to collect these power-ups and multiplier icons here for my score. Weave in and out of this stuff here. Oh, that was bad. Okay. So one thing that I sort of don't like is I wish that the ground and the sky at least had a little bit, even if you keep the kind of monochrome look, I wish it had a little bit more separation, like the sky was darker, or, there's been a couple areas where, like, the sky is blue. Oh, geez, that was completely, wow, hi, wall. Alright, let's try that again. But I really wish that the sky versus the ground had a little more contrast to it. Let's venture over here, shall we? So these levels are, I haven't quite figured out if they are randomly generated and there's just certain chunks that you see over and over. Oh, Jesus Christ, how did I make that? Holy crap. Wow. These levels, they feel like they're procedurally... Oh, for God, and then I screw up on that. It's very simple. Wow. I dodged that one part, which was awesome, and then blow it there. But the levels themselves, there seems to be some sort of randomness to them, but yet there's some repeating elements. So like that, I've seen a lot of different levels that either start with or have these sections in them right now where you're going left to right in between these little, little walls. And then you'll notice, like, you'll recognize little patterns of blocks here and there. Occasionally you'll find ramps, which will let you fly up a little ways, and then you'll get some of those power-ups in the air. That happens sometimes. If I see them, I'll hit them, but I don't go out on my way to hit them because I'm really just too busy trying not to die. Okay, so we beat the first leg. Now for some reason you get this bird. Oh, that was garbage. Alright. And now we go to wave 2, and you'll get a little bit of a contrast change. Now look at this. With the sun glare, visually it looks really cool, but I can definitely see, holy Jesus, I can see where even myself, I have a little bit of trouble. Blocks will just pop out of nowhere. It's like, whoa, boom, hi. Because your car, it might look easy if you're just watching this, but the way the car actually has sort of momentum as you steer, so it's not just like, instantly boom, left and right. You kind of have to anticipate a little bit, and that was garbage. Shit. Alright. Wow. So yeah, if you get hit, one hit and you're done. Even if you get to a higher level, that's it. You're starting over. So now that you've seen sort of how the game plays, so you notice on the right-hand side, level 6 of 25. I'm not sure what those little squares are. And then you have, okay, so these, okay, I get it. So these are different, like, objectives. So, kind of like a lot of endless runners, like in Jetpack Joyride, how they had different objectives that you could get to earn bonuses and coins and stuff like that. Like the middle one there, clear 2 regions. Well, I've cleared 1, but I have to clear 2 in a single run. So you get these little objectives that kind of keep you going. Then you have, oops, come here. I can go in here, and as you play, you unlock different mods for your vehicle. So you have your magnet power up here I earned a little while ago. That way, if you are closer to, if you're closer to, or you're a little further away from power-ups, it'll kind of attract them to you. I don't know what other kind of power-ups we get along the way because I kind of suck. We have stats across the top here. We got tabs and decals. I don't really care about that right now. So let's just go back, shall we? Alright, we'll go back. And let's try this again. So the game is really not much more complicated than that. Like when I start out here, this pillar there gives me a speed boost. We got these multipliers. We hit walls and totally biff it right away. But yeah, I mean, there doesn't appear to be a lot more to this game, and that's not a bad thing. You don't have to have games that have a whole bunch of, not every game has to be an open world Grand Theft Auto. Not every game has to have, like, stealth elements and action and driving, and oh my god, I almost hit that wall twice, or 2 different walls. This game, it has a really good sense of speed. The controls, while it feels a little bit different, they do feel pretty good. And once you get used to the vehicle kind of having a little bit of weight to it, it feels pretty good to play. My only real complaint is, like I said, I love the art style from an artistic standpoint, but from a visual impairment standpoint, I think that it can be quite difficult to make things out sometimes. So here we got phase 2. I'm not going to worry about power. I just want to get through. I just want to see if I can get that objective, get through 2 regions, and yeah, that sun glare. That is definitely, oh Jesus, that is definitely playing a factor right now. And ow, man. All right, so much for that objective. This is probably going to be a little bit shorter of a low vision spotlight, just because, like I said, there's not a whole lot to say, and it just depends on how many times I actually want to embarrass myself on camera, trying to go through these obstacle courses, essentially. I would love to see a racing game sort of like this on the PC. I mean, there can be more than just F-Zero or Wipeout, neither of which we've seen any releases on for quite some time now. I know I'm kind of going through this simple. I could be weaving in and out, but I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to try to stay alive as long as possible. Multiplier be damned. Alright. Here we go. Glare City. Round 2, whatever. Okay, we're going to dodge that way. Jesus. Alright. We'll go a few more times here. See if we can't get lucky. It is a fun game. I like the music at the beginning when it gets started. It kind of reminds me of, like, I can picture this at like Sports Center, oddly enough. It kind of sounds like something you go, oh geez, I should have went to the left and not try to veer all the way back. But listen, as I start up here, it almost kind of reminds me of like a, Sports Center sort of, today we're going to tell you about all what's going on and yada yada. Just kind of has that feel to me. Whoa, holy shit. I dodged that. That was pretty epic. Alright. And that was pretty fail. Oh, alright. You try to get... You either try to get carried away going for a power-up or a multiplier, or you just think you're like, oh, I'm cool, I can go over this way, or I want to see what's over on this path, and then you completely just wreck. Oh, shit! And I knew that. I knew I wanted to go left, and yet I went right for some reason. Dang it. Alright. Yeah, I know I'm terrible, but I'll partly blame it on the vision. But no, it's a hard game. If you're good at this kind of thing, it probably, if you're good at this, you probably won't think this is too bad, but it's fairly random, it looks like. I mean, there's elements that I see repeating. There's also something about, like, you get the same overall seed for like 24 hours, like a day, and then it randomizes again or something, if I understand correctly. And there are user creatable, like, Steam Workshop things in this game too. So, like, occasionally, like, you are able to find these. Okay, I'm gonna try to concentrate here and not completely biff. I don't care about those. If I get them, I get them. If I don't, I just want to live. Holy sh... Okay. No! Okay, I gotta jump power up. Huzzah! Damn it! Oh, I thought I could clear the... Oh, man. I thought I could clear that second one if I could get around those. Oh. But there are these, like, portal things that you can occasionally see, and they will transfer you to some other weird alternate level. And... let's just go for it again here. Okay. Right, middle, left. Oops. Oh well. That worked out okay. Man, that second level is just brutal. I hate those little squares when they do that little rotate thing and then you think it's going to be there and then, oh shit, I was just a tiny bit off. Those things that I was smacked into on the last run. Okay. Alright. Region 1 done. Hey, birdie. Oh, well. Okay. And it's just like pop in. Oh, hi, how you doing? Whoa. I really don't like that sun glare because some of the stuff, it just pops out at you. Like, the walls, they're there. Oh, shh! But some of them, they just pop out at you. And I don't have time to react. Oh, dear God. I want to pass this region. Come on, baby. Oh, no, I do not need a fucking speed boost right smack into a wall. Oh, how did I know that was going to happen? Sorry about that. Didn't mean to just... Yeah, okay. But that's what this game will do for you, you know? You get into it and just boom. That's what happens. Sorry, guys. Dropping a few F-bombs here and there, but... let's see if we can zip through some of these obstacles here and not completely wreck. Not really any multiple... oh, jeez! Alright. Well, tell you what, let's give it 3 more tries. Pending any really, really epic fails. Like if I die right at the beginning, I'll add another one. But if I get reasonable, we'll do 3 runs and we'll wrap this video up. But this is Race the Sun. It's a really cool game. I will warn, like I said, I will warn you if you do have light sensitivity or, you know, you have trouble with contrast, this game may be hard for you to play. It's, whoa, especially with some of the ground textures, and then like at the second level, I've seen another kind of a lighting situation. Whoa, oh man, I'm glad I didn't fully smack into that. Okay, hold on. Let's get this shit back under control here. The sun glare, I've seen some other levels that have had just as bad, if not worse, sun glare at times, so it can be an issue. Okay, I'm gonna shut up here and try to... yeah, see, you don't want to be in the shade like that. Even though it's a little easier to see, you need to be... you really want to be in that sun because your ship needs the energy. Alright, 2 tries left. Alright. And the music actually kind of fits it, you know. I mean, not generally a fan of this type of music, but it is a good background, kind of like calm, but yet kind of frantic music. It works pretty well for what this game... oh! I did not jump in time. I had a power up and... alright. Last chance. Let's end on a high note. I'm just gonna shut up and let you guys listen to the music. Oh, okay, that was an embarrassment. That would be... Let's do that one. Let's do one last one, because I can't end on that fail. Look at that, there's no separation until you see blocks. The sky and the ground are just... Whoa! See, I probably shouldn't have gone for that one. I got lucky there. I dove in for that power up and almost wrecked. So this will be my last run. After this video, we'll call it. Come on, baby. Alright. Whoa. Son of a bitch! Okay, that just slowed me down. I can live with that. Slow is good. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Get the sunlight. Oh, God! See, this glare right now is not helping at all. I'm gonna jump because... Oh! Man! Huh. Well, that's where we're gonna end it, you guys. But that has been Race the Sun. It's available on Steam right now. Can't remember how much, but it can't be more than, I don't think, $10, I think, if not a little less. But yeah, I mean, it's not all that complicated of a game, but I think that's one of its strengths, is that it does one thing really, really well. And aside from a few visual contrast issues, I really, really like it. So hope you guys enjoyed it. Until next time, I will talk to you guys again later.